Good morning, American Wire. Week ending March 23rd. We are under final punch list on the fourth floor. Take a look at one of these shots here of the corridor. As you can see, we're getting ready for the final coat of polyurethane. Looking at floor 15 at this time. Going into the final punch list. A couple of items here that we're taking care of that are on the punch list. It's one of the beautiful rooms here. The area has been cleaned, as you can see. Final caps have been installed on the stairwell, and we're getting ready to put the final floor finishes on. This is the fourth to third floor stairwell in building 4. Take a shot of the roof. A number of the overheads have already been installed. We had a big crane pick on Thursday or last week. Installed the overheads for buildings 5, 6, and 7. Those are being wired in at this time. This is floor number 3, buildings 4 and 3. We're again under final punch list here. The painter has completed his activities here in the hallway. We have a small list that's been prepared by BSP, and we're working on that list now. That will be hard copy distributed to the contractors on Tuesday morning's meeting. Moving into the second floor, building 4 and 3. The electric room. Pretty much complete at this time. We're tying in the fire alarm at this time. We're working in the hallway. Most of the rooms in front of us have been completed. We're looking from 4 into 3 on the second floor. Final coats of polyurethane are being accomplished. This room has just been sanded. This is 218 in building 4. They'll be in here today putting down the final coats all the way up to 218. I believe we're complete to 214 at this time. That'll be reflected in my written report. Looking into building number 5, second floor. Most of the trades at this time have been directed to operate in this area. We're moving from 5, 6, 7. At this point, we'll take a look in one of these rooms. But most of the hard construction is complete in this one area. This is 521 that we're just walking in. I'm sorry, 221 that we're walking into right now. Granite has been installed. Appliances. Still have some painting that has to be done, and a little bit of drywall work. But most trades have been directed into this area as we're getting ready to do a work complete in here in building 5, and we're going to be moving into building 6. The 5 apartments in building 5 are going to be going up into this is building 6 here. This is pretty much the last room in building number 5. We've moved along quite a bit. Gas is all tied in. Furnaces are complete. Electric rough-in is complete. Finishes are moved forward. Shaft walls have been completed. Waiting for paint. This is building 6 now that we're in. Walking into building number 7 now. We have worked in here over the weekend. We're in the process right now. We're just finishing up the drywall in the corridor, putting on the entrance doors and the doors in the rooms. Hardwood floor was completed last week. This is a number of the rooms here. We're looking into the tower apartment at this point, building 7. We moved along quite a bit here over the last week. We're in the final coats on drywall and taping. That should be done in the next couple of days. This is the tower apartment. We're still under rough-in construction at this point. This was one of the last units here on the second floor. We had verification of floor plans and some of the other stuff that had to be verified by the by administration before we could continue. Bathrooms have been all framed out, roughed in. Circular stairways have been installed, and you're looking at the entrance to the second floor bedroom. This is complete. We'll be moving downstairs into floor number 1. This is the southern stairwell entrance at buildings 7 and 6. I'm sorry, 7 and 8. And we're now looking down the corridor. A lot of the painting has been completed and rough in. As you can see, this is going to be a beautiful area when this is completed. Moving into building 6 into 5. We've moved the mechanical crews down here as a lot of the rough has been installed upstairs. Hardwood floors are pretty much complete. We have 1 or 2 rooms left on the first floor. Cabinets will be installed in the next couple of days. So you can see what that looks like in there. A lot of the mechanical has been installed, as you can see, and a lot of the rough end has been completed. We have to get the floor down before we put the cabinets in. It's a very large room. We're in building 6 here. I'm sorry, building 5 on the first floor. Continuing into building 5 now. See, the mechanical guys are working down here. We've finished a lot of the all the hardwood has been completed down in here. Putting in cabinets and moldings right now. This is a forward cruise. This is the first room in building number 5. We've completed all the rough construction. We're into the finishes here, as you can see. Cross over into building 4, down into the first floor. We have some of the finished crews are working down here. We've got all the hardwood floors have been completed. And we're moving working down into building 4, Gorge 3. We had the elevator work was advanced last week. We're just waiting for controls from Krupp at this point. Into the entrance at building 4 and 3. This is an area that'll be being worked on this week. Most of the rough has been completed last week for the common areas. We're back in the hallway here, the front entrance. The gypcrete is going to be installed in this area this week, and the framing and framing crews will be here also. Moving outside, last week we had the site crews out here that have advanced quite a bit and finished up a lot of the site work. We're going to be taking a look at that right now. Some of the sidewalks down there in front of the rental office were completed, and across the street. The sidewalk was installed on Friday. Poured concrete there. We've installed curbs. Sidewalk is complete out to the building 7, 8 area. Still got a little bit more site work to do in here. Curb layout was completed by the surveyors, and we'll be moving into that this week here. Steel stairway was installed in building 8. That's complete. The back lot has been staked out. Site crew was here this morning and getting ready to start. Most of the flagging has been done by the surveyors the other day. Had a meeting here on Friday with the owners. Talked about how we're going to resolve and get building 8 completed, and we're moving along. Thank you. Have a great day.